Hello and welcome back. Today we're diving into 10 significant events that all went down on September 24th. From betrayals and triumphs to cultural icons and groundbreaking moments, we're covering it all. Let's get started. And don't forget to subscribe, like and comment below to stay updated with our latest videos. Let's rewind to September 24th, 1780, during the American Revolutionary War. American general and traitor Benedict Arnold learns of British Major John André's capture and defects to the British for whom he was working. Arnold had given André plans to West Point in an act of betrayal to the Americans. Fast forward to September 24th, 1991, when the world lost beloved children's author Theodore Seuss Geisel, better known as Dr. Seuss. He dies of cancer at the age of 87 in La Jolla, California. From The Cat in the Hat to Green Eggs and Ham, Dr. Seuss's books instilled a love of reading in generations of children. Now let's journey back to September 24th, 768 AD, a time of kings and kingdoms. Pepin the Short, the first Carolingian king of the Franks, died on this day, September. He played a pivotal role in deposing the last Merovingian king, Childeric III, establishing the Carolingian dynasty. He's probably best known as the father of Charlemagne. On this day, September 24th in 1945, President Truman receives the Clifford-Elsie report, highlighting Soviet breaches of post-war agreements. It accused the Soviets of violating peace agreements, stripping away basic rights of its people, and preparing for war in Eastern Europe. This report pushed Truman towards a more assertive foreign policy known as the Truman Doctrine. Turn back the clock to September 24, 1862, during the brutal US Civil War. Amidst Confederate successes, British Prime Minister Lord Palmerston drafts a joint proposal with France for an armistice between the North and South, which would have led to a separation of the United States. Obviously, a peace under such terms never materialized. In 1786, amidst the fight for American independence, another fight for freedom was raging, the fight against slavery. Poet Jupiter Hammond, born a slave, delivered a powerful address to the African Society in New York City on September 24th. He made his famous Address to the Negroes of the State of New York speech advocating emancipation. Now let's turn to September 24th, 1957. Major League Baseball's Brooklyn Dodgers play their last game at Ebbets Field. The Dodgers beat the Pittsburgh Pirates 2-0. The Dodgers would then move to Los Angeles, California. Fast forward to 2015, when Pope Francis made history, becoming the first pope to address a joint session of the United States Congress. This landmark event captivated the nation. Pope Francis spoke about issues ranging from climate change to immigration, urging lawmakers to work together for the common good. Republican Speaker John Boehner of Ohio was instrumental in the Pope's appearance. We now journey back to 1789, a pivotal year in the formation of the United States. On this day, September 24th, President George Washington signs the Judiciary Act. This monumental act established the Supreme Court of the United States. That day, he nominated John Jay to be Chief Justice and 5 others to serve as Associate Justices. All were confirmed by the Senate 2 days later. As we edge closer to the modern era, September 24th, 1941, stands as a significant prelude to one of the most consequential events in World War II. On this day, the Japanese consul in Hawaii received a critical directive to divide Pearl Harbor into 5 zones and meticulously calculate the number of battleships in each. This intelligence was to be reported back to Japan in preparation for the infamous attack on Pearl Harbor, which would occur just over 2 months later on December 7th, 1941. Wow, we've covered a lot today. From Benedict Arnold's betrayal to the US Civil War and Dr. Seuss's legacy to Pope Francis's address, September 24th has witnessed remarkable events. History isn't just dates in a textbook, it's a tapestry woven from countless stories that have shaped our world. Thanks for joining me on this adventure through time. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe.